Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Satsang. I hope you're all doing well. So let us just be together here. Let us rest together in presence. Lose any sense of individuality, despite the appearances, despite the thoughts and ideas that tell you otherwise. All is actually one. So rest and be happy. It is your true nature to be at rest. Shanti, peace. Shanti, rest. And it is your nature to be happy. Happy means without any disturbance, without any suffering. So, this is what it means to be yourself. To truly be yourself is to be at rest, at peace, without any disturbance, and therefore happy. As long as you take yourself to be a separate, limited entity, such as a petty body-mind entity, as long as you take yourself to be a body-mind, petty body-mind entity, you are not this, by the way. You are infinitely greater. I'm not trying to flatter you. That's just the way it is. It's just a statement of fact. As long as you take yourself to be something petty, something limited, like a body-mind entity, then at some point, disturbance will arise. Any little disturbance is suffering. So rest, be happy. Whenever we come across a disturbance, whether it's Zoom bombing, whether it's just your own thinking, or whether it's anything that happens in your life that disturbs you, that unsettles you in some way, that causes you pain, that causes you suffering, how can we use these things as a teaching? How can we use these things as a teaching? My suggestion to you, and it's for you to think about this and see if this is true for you, to see if you agree with this. My suggestion is to let these disturbances help you realize that fundamentally and ultimately there is no lasting happiness, no lasting fulfillment, no deep, satisfying fulfillment in depending upon objective phenomena. No lasting happiness or fulfillment, no liberation, no realization. If we are attending to and placing our value upon objective phenomena. When I say placing our value upon, attending to, I mean in order to feel happy and good. So if we cannot depend upon objects, ultimately, for deep, lasting happiness fulfillment, where can we depend? Upon what can we depend? There is only one thing that we can depend on. That is Bhagavan, Ramana, Guru. That is ourself. Only one that you can depend on is yourself. Your true identity, what you really are, spirit, God, Bhagavan. You turn to Him, you turn to the I Am, which is what He is. Me and you let go. You surrender to Him. You surrender to that. You be yourself, which is to be with Him. You immediately feel happiness. You immediately feel happy. This is the only thing we can depend upon. And we must continue to actively depend upon Him, which is what self-inquiry is, until our tendency to identify as the body-mind has been totally, utterly, and completely annihilated. Which is to say, using the metaphor that Bhagavan has given us in the text, Who am I? Nanya, this is to stay in the shade, not venture out into the sun, but to remain home in the shelter of the shade that Bhagavan gives us. To remain as what you truly are. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om, let there be peace. Let there be peace. Let there be peace. Om, there is peace. There is peace. There is peace. Om, this is peace. This is peace. This is peace. Om, there is only peace. There is only peace. There is only peace. So do not be the body-mind. Do not be the body. Do not attach to the body. Do not be the mind. Do not attach to thinking. Do not be the body. Do not attach to feelings, sensations. Do not suppress the body. Do not suppress the mind. You don't need to. Why would you need to do that? Do not be the body. Do not be the mind. Be what you are. Be what you truly are. That spirit, that formless essence. That which cannot be harmed. That which is effortlessly unaffected. Effortlessly unaffected. This is your nature. Nothing can touch you. Nothing can affect you. You are always the same. Perfect, whole, devoid of suffering, untouched by phenomenal arisings. Why concern yourself with phenomenal arisings? They do not affect you. Let Bhagavan or God deal with those. You just be yourself. You attend to yourself. Let Bhagavan attend to the world. That's his problem. You attend to yourself. That's your joy. That's what you love to do. So come back to yourself and do what you love to do, which is just to be what you are. Without suppression, let go of body, mind, or world. Come back to yourself. You will see God will take care of the body, the mind, the world, as it sees fit, with much greater skill than you could ever manage it. You've got a very narrow bandwidth. You can only deal with a few things at once. God can deal with everything at once. He can multitask. You can monotask. So you attend to what you know, what you love to do, which is attend to yourself, be with yourself, come back to what you are. The thoughts are not you. The sensations are not you. Don't worry about them. Ignore them. Come back to that essence of what you are, that consciousness, that presence, unchanging, unending consciousness, that for which no beginning or end can be found. That is what you are. Come back to that. Self-inquiry. Self-inquiry is effortless happiness and peace. The effort is only required and is required just to bring us to that state of effortlessness, peacefulness, and happiness. And then to pierce the veil of ignorance and illusion that says that you are limited, to go beyond the concept and ideas of ignorance and limitation. To come to what you truly or actually are, what you really are. So, this deeper teaching is always deeper than the words. It is just your own being. And getting with this teaching will help you more than all the verbal stuff, the questions, the answers, the books, the teachings, the videos, the teachers, the philosophies. To practice being yourself, to have faith in that, that which you are, that which Bhagavan is, fully realizing ourselves to be fully and totally divine, infinite, without any limitation whatsoever, not even a seeming rising of any limitation. Totally seamless, without limitation at all, is what you are. Without boundary, without end, without limitation. Nothing binding you, nothing limiting you from the outside, and nothing arising within you that can limit you either. No appearance of limitation anywhere. No sense of limitation anywhere. This is what you are. Be that. Everything else is Maya, fiction, illusion, deception, a lie. Fundamentally, Bhagavan is not interested in your questions. He is not interested in giving you any answers. He's not interested in these verbal questions and answers. He's not interested in making you feel better for a short amount of time. He is not here to placate you. All he wants is for you to be with him. So let us be with him. Let us bow to him, give ourselves to him, be happy with him. The only reality there is Bhagavan. That is the only real thing. Bhagavan. Bhagavan Ramana. Let us give ourselves to him, become one with him. Where is he? He abides in our hearts as our very own being. He is the self. Oh Bhagavan, I give myself to you. Oh Bhagavan. Oh Bhagavan Ramana, I give myself to you. I long to be with you. You who dwell in my heart, in my core, as the essence of what I am. You whose nature is nectar, ambrosia, happiness, immortal life within my heart. How I love to be with you. I pray that you kindle within me that longing, that desire to be with you, and enable me to give up these petty, worldly ways, and ever increasingly come to you. I pray that by being with you, you will make me more and more in your image, divine, whole, beautiful, full. Let me discover you in my own heart as myself. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Ramanaya. Om. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, Om Tat Sat. Om. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Who am I? What am I? Let me discover. Who am I? What am I? Let me discover what I am for myself. Who am I? What am I? I know what I am not. I'm not the body, not the mind, not any arising phenomena. What am I? Let me discover. Happily, slowly, let me come to what I am. Let my attention collapse inwards and discover myself in my pure and true form, formless, without objectivity, pure subjectivity. Let me discover what I am. Who am I? To whom does this occur? To me. I'm the subject, that consciousness. What am I? In silence and peace, let me discover what I am. With happiness and love, let me discover what I truly am. You are not these many things that appear to be here. You are only that spirit which pervades through everything, the formless spirit. That is the only thing that really exists. That formless spirit which you are. Discover this for yourself, not as a concept. Discover this. How to discover this? I'll give you a quick method. First, foremost, most important thing, have connection with Bhagavan. Guru is everything. Bhagavan is everything. Ramana is everything. Have connection with him. Whatever that means for you. Love him, pray to him, worship him. Connect with him somehow. This is the first and most important step. If there's only one thing you remember, this is it. Connect with Guru, love Guru. Connect with yourself. Intuit what you are. Step one is therefore connect with Guru, be with Guru, worship Guru, pray to Guru, whatever it is. Involve Bhagavan. Step one, get with Bhagavan. Step two, as phenomena arise, if you are attending to objective phenomena, as phenomena arise, allow them to arise. Allow everything to be as it is. Allow the body to be as it is. Allow the mind to be as it is. If disturbances come in, allow them to come in. They do not really disturb you. Step one, connect with Bhagavan. Deep connection with Guru. First and most important step. First and last step. Connect with Bhagavan. Everything else comes from there. This is my experience, at least. Second step, if you are attending to objective phenomena, if you are perceiving objective phenomena, allow them. Do not suppress. Allow everything in. Love everything as it is. This will quieten the egoic mind. As the egoic mind quietens, at some point you'll naturally come to the next step. Step three. Step three is to let go, surrender, let go of all objective phenomena, body, mind, world, and come to yourself, the pure consciousness that you are. Let go of everything except the consciousness that you are. Come back to what you are. Attend to yourself. Let go of everything else. This quietens the mind further. Makes you happier, fills you with happiness. Next step after this, fourth step, is Discover what you are. Go beyond all phenomena. Pierce the veil of ignorance. Discover what you are as pure subjectivity. Attend to yourself, the subject. Discover what you truly are. Discover the true nature of Guru and Bhagavan. Again, first step, connect with Bhagavan. Involve Bhagavan. Pray to him, invoke his presence, worship him, love him, cry out to him, beseech him, call out to him. Whatever it is, connect with Bhagavan the way you want to connect with him. Sing to him, pray to him, dance with him, embrace him inwardly, prostrate, whatever it is. Inward and outward expression, involve Bhagavan. Love him, pray to him. First step and last step. That's the most important step. Next step, whatever's happening, allow it, love it. That's the second step. Third step, surrender. Let go of everything so that you attend to your consciousness. Allow God to deal with the world and the body and the mind. Fourth step, discover what you are. So this week, I haven't taken any questions. Normally we have questions and answers. This week, no one read anything at the beginning. This week we just hopefully engaged with the deeper aspect of the teaching. And I've given you a method that you can practice this week if you want to. Step 1, Guru Bhakti. Step 2, the loving all method. Step 3, the abandon release method. Step 4, awareness watching awareness. Some of you will be familiar with those terms I've just given to you. They are found in the book, The Most Direct Means to Eternal Bliss by Michael Langford. If you haven't got a copy of The Most Direct Means to Eternal Bliss by Michael Langford, I suggest you pick it up. You can download it free from tomdas.com in the recommended reading section. Michael Langford in that book describes 3 methods. The loving all method, for when we're attending to objects. The abandon release method, which is surrendering all objective phenomena, abiding as the self. And the awareness watching awareness method, which is pure self-inquiry. He introduces these 3 methods in the reverse order that I've just said them to you. And I've given you the missing ingredient that I don't think is in that book, which is Guru Bhakti. Because in this book, he has presented the teachings in a way that he's tried to attempt to present the teachings free of any sectarianism, free of any bias to one type of teaching, such as Hinduism or Christianity or Judaism, etc., Buddhism. He's tried to present the teachings free of any particular teacher or teaching. This is my thinking on this book. But I've given you an extra ingredient, which just adds spice and flavor to the entire teaching, makes the teaching palatable and doable, which is love. Love for God, love for Bhagavan, love for yourself. So apologies today for not taking any questions. My deep, deep love to you all. You see, when we discover what we discover we are love, and that is love to all. The only way we can really love others is to discover what we are. Until then, the self-centeredness persists. If we're honest with ourselves, we will see this. Maybe it doesn't manifest in you, the self-centeredness. Maybe you're, fairly well to do. You haven't got too many issues in your life, so it doesn't manifest too strongly. It just takes a little to ruffle your feathers, and then you'll see the self-centeredness come through. This is just the way it is. Don't judge yourself. This is natural. This is normal until self-realization. Even with self-realization, this may still happen on the body level, but that's not what you really are. Okay. So I'm going to bring satsang to a close. Apologies again for being the only one who's speaking today. It's lovely to see you all. Do stay around on the call now. We're going to go into after satsang, which, as most of you know, is a chance for you to talk to each other, to share with each other, to be with each other, to connect with each other. So do stay on the call if you want to get to know other people on the call. I encourage you to do that if you want to. I'll be back on Thursday, 8 o'clock, and next Sunday, 3 o'clock UK time.